concrete is supposed to be coming today. What's going on, Cog Squad? Boy, drastic change in the weather it is. We were like flip-flop weather for a couple days there. Now bundled up here, but the concrete is supposed to be here at 10 o'clock today, somewhere around there. The concrete guys came and looked to make sure everything was okay. They said it looks good. We had a little bit of rain last night, but our place drained so fast that house pad just, Mr. Greg did an amazing job on it. I mean, it holds hardly any water whatsoever. He looked at it. He said his first thought was he was a little worried about the concrete truck getting stuck, but he said that pad's really hard. There's a little bit of mud on that back side, but he wasn't too concerned about it. So we'll see how it goes. It will be a few hours before the concrete truck gets here, so that'll give it a little bit more time to dry out. But we went and looked. It's pretty darn hard down there, so fingers crossed everything goes well, and we'll have concrete poured today on the garage and mother-in-law suite that will be connected to the Barndominium. And there will be a breezeway, a covered breezeway with a concrete walkway that will connect the two together. It's 10 foot in between both buildings, so there'll be a little 10-foot breezeway so we can go in the garage or over to Brooke's mom's and stay out of the weather, and it will look good. That should tie it all together. But yeah, concrete's supposed to be coming today. Fingers crossed. What's going on, little guys? Y'all see the concrete is coming today? Ain't that something? Our concrete's gonna be fancy. Yeah. Thomas. Fancy concrete, ain't that right, goat? Gonna go tell Timmy about the concrete being here. Maybe he'll do a little dance. Guess what, Timmy? Concrete guys are here. Yeah, we're gonna have some concrete today, buddy. Go finish up some chores. Give you guys a little quick update on ACDC. There he is. It's been a little roller coaster ride with him. The last couple of days, I didn't know if he was going to make it, really. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really didn't. But he looks way better today. So we're just continuing to baby him. If you guys don't know, I separated him, and we're still giving him the minerals and vitamins in his water, poultry cell, some probiotics. We're giving him some electrolytes. So we're just swapping that out, rotating that on through, and still treating him with the antibiotics every 3 days, giving him the LA200. And we've also treated him for parasites, external and internal. So we've given him the works. But he does seem better today. So hopefully, I'm hoping that he can come out of this. I really do. We all love ACDC here to death. You get better, buddy, okay? Yeah. All right, we are about to see some action because the concrete trucks are rolling in, or at least one's rolling in. I'm not for sure how many concrete trucks it's going to take. I think it's going to be 3. I think I overheard them say that, so should see 3 concrete trucks coming in today. Whew. Got one truck leaving and one truck coming in. Never dreamed that I'd see this day when they actually pour the concrete. That's the wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the awesome clouds today. That is too cool. Beautiful. All right, so you can see the guys are still here working on the concrete. It's almost 6:30 now. First off, it just makes me happy that somebody does what they say they're gonna do, does an amazing job, and you know, this is just awesome. I mean, I can't be more happy or more happier that these guys are doing the concrete. I did ask him about the dogs working on it. He says it's really hard now. We were thinking about putting our electric poultry netting around it to keep the dogs off. He said that was up to us. He said as long as they don't dig at it like they were digging, it should be fine with them walking across it. There shouldn't be any issues there at all. But if we wanted to put the electric poultry netting around it, we could. Then he went on to say in 2 hours, it's gonna be super hard. So, but I did feel it, it is pretty hard. Of course, they're walking on it with no problem. And I don't know why our dogs would dig at it either. I don't know why they would dig at it. But he says as long as they don't dig at it, it should be fine. So, I know. We'll see. You don't hear it?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I heard you when you laughed.
It's a big echo now.
Wow.
It is
Is that the way our house is going to be? If so, I won't have any problem with y'all hearing me.
No, once that spray foam gets in there, I think it'll be a lot quieter. It's going to echo until furniture gets in the
Wow.
house.
Look at the
Yeah.
transformation.
The concrete guys came, as y'all saw in the video. They started about 9 o'clock. They didn't finish till 6:30 that night. And then they came back the next day.
Yep.
And he scored it for those, what's it, like a
Stress crack.
stress crack. And that helps it.
Expand.
Yeah, and when if it does crack, because they always say concrete cracks, if it does crack, then it'll usually crack in the joint and not out about in the middle there. But if it does get some hairline cracks, we're cool with that.
They did say this was some of the hardest ground they had ever poured on.
That's what they told us. This was some of the hardest ground they'd ever seen. This was very, very compacted, which was awesome. We shouldn't have any shifting or anything like that with, our foundation whatsoever. Plus, all our weight's going to be on the poles too. So
Right.
That'll
take away from it a lot, because most of the time when you have concrete that cracks, you've got a building.
all the weight on it.
Yeah.
Yep. But it turned out well.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I do too. It's gonna look great too once it's sealed and you can see all that in it. It's got water droplets on it now and it's still curing too.
It is. It's still curing. I think they say it takes up to a month to cure.
Up to a month.
Depending on your weather.
Now, Brent said a month's what he was always told, but the concrete guy said 2 weeks. So, I don't know. We'll figure all that out. We're going to seal it as soon as we can, but we don't want to seal it too quick.
Right. We want to let it do its thing and work all the moisture out of it, because we sure don't want to trap it.
Fernandez, the concrete guy, he said it gets hot.
Huh.
When it cures, it's hot, and you think of like soap curing or anything curing, it kind of goes through a heat. So he said that will burn the sealer. It'll burn it off, which is interesting. That echoes weird.
It is. I wonder if the people will be able to hear it when they're watching.
I don't know.
This.
Be interesting to see if they can hear the echo or not. Well, this is great. So now this means that Brent and his crew can start on
This is the part I've been waiting on.
the walls.
I need to see some color because I need to.
Yeah.
I need to see it all put together.
Start on the walls. Our windows and doors will probably be brought here, hopefully soon. And the
And the
walls are gonna
garage
go, and I think the
doors.
walls probably gonna go pretty quick.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think he's prepared for that to happen
Yeah.
because as soon as the plumber moves out, they want to get that poured.
Yeah. The plumber's probably got one more day, and he's through with the roughing in part.
On the inside.
Yeah, the drains and the main water coming up. And then they will start the concrete process over here. Now we got more concrete coming. After that slab's poured, and this slab's already been poured, they're gonna come back and do the porches because they want the porches a little bit lower than the house, because if water was to get in on the porch, it wouldn't come in the house. So
And
it's
plus
gonna be a
that,
little bit
Brant
lower.
has to set the poles for the porch.
Yeah,
Put the roof on the
That's right.
porch, and then
same process.
Yeah,
Yep.
same process. Just.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming together. You know what I wanted to do?
What?
I think people are a little unclear as to how the buildings are going to connect.
Yeah.
So if you want to come over
Yep.
here, we'll
Yep.
we'll listen to Gidget talk about it.
Yeah, we'll listen to Gidget talk about it. So somewhere over here will be a door. All right, so on this side, quit echoing over here. On this side, this is our house right here, and this is the garage and mother-in-law suite. There'll be a door right about in this area here.
Probably right about here.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. I probably can even do it better like this. They can really see it. Like right here. Now you can see the alleyway in between the two. So there will be a breezeway, a covered breezeway coming across here that'll go from here to there. And there'll be a door here, and there'll be a door directly across from it. So when we go out that door, we can go into our house and vice versa without
Never
getting
get
wet.
wet.
Yeah, without getting wet. And that's how they'll connect together right there. Yeah, well, Brent he'll have to frame up some for the walls to go up.
He will, but I think
he'll run
that'll-
2x6s is what he's gonna run.
I think that'll go
Yeah.
fairly quick.
Yep.
He's already got his lumber here,
Yep.
and once he gets the 2x6s nailed up, he'll
Yep.
have something for the metal to attach to,
That's right.
and we can go.
We can go.
We can get the pods emptied out into the garage and get
Yep.
them off the property.
Yeah.
A lot of things can happen.
Ooh, speaking of a lot of things happening, also, we're gonna have our safe room in the garage, and they have contacted us and said our safe room is fixing to be built. This will be our tornado shelter. It's fixing to be built, and they want us to come over there and see the process of it. Of course, we probably won't get to see the whole thing. It probably takes a while, but we'll get to see some of it of our own tornado shelter being built. So we're gonna take a tour over there.
Tour of their facility.
One day, is it this week?
Yes.
One day this week. So
At Safety Shelter.
that's gonna be awesome to see.
It's up in North
Yeah.
Alabama, and I just can't imagine the details that go into manufacturing.
I can't either. So that's gonna be exciting, but not as exciting as this. This is super exciting. So I guess we need to go do some evening chores. I need to go feed Moody. You need to go feed Mildred. I hear Moody right now.
Yeah, he's talking to us.
And speaking of Moody, our Moody shirts are out.
I got one too.
You can just go to our website, coghillfarm.com. You'll see our shop there, and you guys can go check them out. But we did finally get them going.
That's right. That's right. We got one more thing checked off that list.
That's right. One more thing checked off the list that you guys have been asking for. So Moody shirts are here. All right. Well, let's go feed Moody and Mildred.
And Mildred. Got to get them both taken care
Gotta
of.
get them both, the boys.
All right. Next up.
Next up.
It's the moonrise taking shape. You got the whole world press your face, and when you look around, all you see are stars. What they say, they don't know. It's like a paper cut that seems to grow until all that hurt seems to feel like, oh, you're down on your knees and over your head. heaven only knows.